what I use to achieve this look, and hopefully you guys like it. It is the Anastasia, the ever so amazing, I don't care, this is it right here. So Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I use the color Chocolate Powder Duo. It looks like this inside. Okay, and as you can see, this one I've had for like 6 months now. But I just keep buying it over and over again. And this darker color I use for the most of the body of my eyebrow, and then I turn to the lighter shade when I'm finishing up this inner corner area. So I did this one on film. Hopefully this is still in my phone. If not, you guys are gonna get the other side of it on film, and I'm gonna clear up my phone so I can have more storage. Alright, so what I do is I brush my eyebrow to fall on its natural way, and I'm gonna be looking at the mirror and you guys, so I don't have a regular camera where you guys can focus in. Hopefully you guys get the best view, but any spoolie would do. I personally like this one. This one because it's like sturdy, it's nice and strong, and it's like full. So it's this one, and it's from a company called Mariana. Super inexpensive. I've had it for years. It's still good. So again, I brush them to fall into its natural way, like the way it falls naturally. And then I use this brush, and this brush has been really my ride or die, like the way they say. It is super short bristles, super sturdy, and it's really thin. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's from Cow Cosmetics, and it's the 103, and I love it, and I haven't found one that can replace it, and so therefore I stick to it because it's good. Alright, perfect. So I dip my brush into my product, the darker side of the product, and I just kind of press down into it, and then I tap off the excess. And I'm gonna try to do it on the mirror, but I'm also, because I'm so used to using like the little mirror that comes from the product, so, and don't mind me, I'm gonna turn my hands in a way so that I don't cover the camera. Alright guys, so here it goes. And I'm using like quickly like hair-like strokes. It looks like sometimes I drag, but I'm like going like this fast. Is that the hairs are so short, and that's why I like it, because it's so close that I move quickly, and it's just putting the product in there. So, and I'm gonna try to do this quick because I don't want my storage to get full again. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I don't want this to be lost. So again, I'm quick hand strokes. And I hardly ever get out of the natural shape of my brow. I do extend a little at the top, and I'll show you how I do that. Can you guys see that? And again, you know, everyone does their brows however makes them feel good. Personally, this is the shape that I like for my face, but you guys can do, there's so much stuff going on right now with the brows, but I just kind of like stick with the traditional. I work in an office environment, and I don't think that anything else would ride, if I may. And then what I do when I'm getting closer to the end side, I like position my brush to like face down, like down, and I brush it down that way. I don't know how to explain that really nicely. Like now I'm straight at it. Before I was like sideways, kind of like going like this, but now I'm like this, kind of doing the end area. So let me see if I can show that on camera. And as I'm getting closer to the end tail side, I'm lifting my brush away from the actual tail. So I'm not like dragging a lot of product. I'm just like kind of brushing the product out. if that makes sense. And then now that I've completed the darker side, like the tail end, and I'm satisfied with it, like I'll touch up little areas. And I promise that the way I do my brows, I hardly have to do any cleanup at all. So I would like you guys to try it to see if you guys can achieve that, because I promise you that there is no cleanup on this end. I have not gone through with any like concealer or anything like that. This is directly like my actual just hand movement. So hope you guys like it, and I'm telling you, it saves me a lot of time. Like when I'm getting ready for work, this is just like what I do all the time, and it works for me. So now that I've completed this darker side, I don't put any more product on my brush. What I do is whatever product is left on my brush, I kind of drag it towards the front. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. Let me see if I can show you guys like this, but I kind of look to see, to kind of follow the other one, because even though eyebrows, they're sisters, they're not twins, you kind of want to have them somewhat matching, so I'm kind of like brush the product up and down to cover those areas, make sure there's no like gaps. If I do it really fast, I can tell at work that I did it too fast, and I didn't like take my time to cover, because I do have like bald spots, and so I have to cover them.